Oh yeah, thank you. Ready to rock and roll. All right, so we're at Bunny Flat Trailhead. We're gonna take this trail up to Horse Camp. From there, we're gonna take Avalanche Gulch up to Helen, which is up there.
I will be graduating this semester and I finished in December.
Starting the trail. It is currently 12:05. You're doing great. Love your goggles. If it's clear and no full moon, with a full moon. Maddie, our morale booster. Hi there. Thank you.
Pay attention. There's so much snow.
Horse camp. And here is the spring runoff from the mountain. So there we go. Plenty of water.
You ain't seen nothing.
Alright, and this is the inside of Horse Camp. Getting up now, Chloe. Hiked up bottom section of Avalanche Gulch up to Helen Lake. Helen Lake is here just around the corner. As I was saying, made it up here to Helen Lake. That's the view up top. Red banks, and there's Tent City. Just left camp. Okay, second attempt. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's 11:27. We are at the Bunny Flat Trailhead, and we're trying it again the second time. Hopefully this one's successful. Last time we were here, this was all covered in snow, and now it's all melted, and it's only been 2 weeks. Oh yeah, yep.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care. Here we are in our tent. I don't believe I got a shot. Let's see. All right, welcome back. That was a 12-mile hike summiting Mount Shasta, which stands at 14,179 feet. That was my third time summiting and Chloe's first time. Huge props to her, she did great. This particular trip took 2 attempts. The first attempt, we joined Simpson University's outdoor leadership group. However, we had to turn back because of weather. It was very windy and rocks were falling all over the place. The second attempt was just Chloe and me. We've been trying to plan a summit hike for Chloe before we moved to Idaho, and so we just got to jump on it when conditions were perfect. So this next part of the video will act as a guide, starting with gear. It's best to hike Shasta when there's plenty of snow on the mountain, and with snow you will need crampons, an ice axe, and helmet, along with any other required backpacking items if you plan on making this a 2-day trip. We rented crampons from Sports Ltd. In Redding. Another option is to rent gear from the 5th Season in the town of Mount Shasta. Before your planned trip, I would recommend calling the Shasta Ranger Station. They can provide condition reports, weather updates, and answer any questions you might have. And the gentleman working there is super helpful and knows his stuff. To summit Shasta, you do need a summit pass. It costs $25 and you can self-issue one from the Shasta Ranger Station. On our first day of the trip, we hiked from Bunny Flats to Helen Lake. On our way up, we stopped at Horse Camp, which has a cool little cabin you can check out, and it's the last stop with running water from a spring and a pit toilet. After Horse Camp, you pass the tree line and work your way up to Helen Lake. Once we got to Helen Lake, we carved out a spot for our tent and set up camp. I would highly recommend bringing snow stakes and plenty of guy lines to hold down your tent. I've seen a number of tents get blown off the mountain because they weren't staked down properly. That would suck to have summited Shasta and then come back down and all your things are missing. The second day we got an alpine start around 3 or 4 and started up Avalanche Gulch. Thankfully, the second attempt, it was calm winds, which made a world of difference. We probably got halfway up Avalanche Gulch when the sun started rising. That was really neat because we could see the shadow of Mount Shasta. Once the sun rose, winds gradually picked up. One really great thing that day was there were a bunch of guided groups hiking up, and so we used them to set our pace and carve the trail for us. Instead of hiking towards Thumb Rock, we took the first chute up towards Misery Hill. To me, Avalanche Gulch is the hardest part because of how steep it is and how much elevation you gain in a short span. After that, it still worked, but I think it's a bit easier. We hiked the last stretch and the views were incredible. We summited around 9 in the morning. You get a 360-degree view all around from the top. I might be wrong, but I think I heard on a really clear day you can see Mount Hood from the top of Mount Shasta. We didn't stay too long though because it was pretty windy at the top. I think it might have been 30-mile-an-hour winds or so. It was pretty crazy. There was snow getting swept up and circling around us incredibly fast. Once we got below the red banks, we were able to glissade pretty much the entire way to Helen Lake. We packed up our tent and then continued heading down. If you're thinking about doing this hike, I would say it's not too bad. It's basically one foot in front of the other. I would recommend being in shape for it though. As long as weather doesn't create whiteout, it's hard to get lost going up. I wouldn't suggest going up with anything stronger than 30 to 40-mile-an-hour winds, and I would also advise having a bit of winter mountaineering knowledge, like how to use crampons, glissade, and self-arrest. I will be posting my photos of my trip on Instagram, so feel free to follow me at Kyle Helgeson. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace. The ants go marching up.
So we have a great view behind us.
Even a snow tornado.
If the terrain had been like a...
My stomach has been killing me lately. sides have rabid me. They've rebelled. Mutiny, pure mutiny. Hey, there's Shasta Summit. Chloe, way to go. You're a champ. And it is windy.